very frustrated, probably quite wet, quite cold, Thomas Tuchel, sprinting to the dressing room to sort it out, because if he didn't realise the enormity of being the England head coach before in a World Cup, he certainly does now. England were 5-0 up at this stage in 2018 at half-time against Panama. What do we all say? What do you say?
Well, he needs to do one of those speeches. Remember the speech what he done in Croatia, Roy was saying, but you know, when you look at it, I thought the midfield, I thought Jude Bellingham was doing a lot of work getting the ball into the front end. We've got good width with Saka and with Rashford, but I think the lack of quality once you get in there is poor. The crosses are going into three big guys at the back there who are heading it out. We're making it very, very easy for them. And I think it's you know, I'd probably like to see someone like Ivan Toney maybe. You know, come on.
You'd make a change even now, would you?
I don't know if he'd make the change, but like I say, we are through, but just we need to hold the ball up there. We need to do more than just getting it in there and putting it in willy-nilly. It needs to be a bit more quality than what we've seen.
Yeah, we lack subtlety, we lack creativity, we lack innovation. The players in the wide areas, to be fair, the final part of the game has been really poor. I think we knew before this tournament started the type of squad and profile of this squad that Thomas Tuchel's picked, which was a counter-attacking squad, maybe geared to play against big teams. So if you're playing against underdogs that are dropping deep, we are struggling. We are struggling badly to break them down. And Thomas Tuchel, he'll be saying be patient at half-time, but he may have to bring on two strikers, Tony and Kane up front, and do something a little bit different because it's not working right now.
Because that's 3 halves of football now without scoring, with a goalless draw against Ghana, and it just seems to be that the same pattern is being repeated.
Yeah, they're certainly lacking that intensity, and sometimes, particularly in this game, when you're playing a team with a lot less quality, you kind of get dragged down to their level, and that's what England have kind of seemed to have done. They're not showing their quality. Their top players haven't turned up, and the key for any team is that your end product, and they look well short at the moment, and it's a big 45 minutes in terms of wanting to top the group. But you think what we saw France done yesterday, their quality wide players producing, and the players who have the quality aren't showing it. It's just, you know, it's just like watching Scotland. Really lack of quality. They've been that bad.
And repeating the same mistakes, really.
Yeah, the signs before half-time in the last 15 minutes, the crowd just started to get a little bit, you could just feel that pressure building, and the faces started to look a little bit drained of the forward players. They looked like they were a little bit tense. So, look, they've just got to settle themselves down at half-time. We've got good enough players out there, but they've got to demonstrate it pretty quickly.
But is it a time for a change of system? Otherwise, it's just repeating the same mistake over and over again, is it not?
Well, yes and no. I don't think it's necessarily about the system, it's about the players. They have that quality. Well, you have to be careful. We've seen Rashford kick him on out just for a goal kick. We've seen him really poor effort on a free kick. So what you don't want to see the players doing, getting a little bit bored, because that will frustrate the fans. And part of being a top footballer, you're dealing with that frustration. But again, show your quality. We're not seeing it. Now, the manager might have to make the changes.
To be fair to Thomas Tuchel, he's not been shy of making big changes and being aggressive in his substitutions. He's going to have to interfere with this game pretty quickly.
Yes.
I think we're going to hear from Anthony Barry after half-time, the England assistant head coach. This might be the most interesting part of the game so far. We'll be back in a couple of moments' time. It's 0-0 just across the water from us. We're in Brooklyn, they're in New Jersey. They're about 9 miles away. Well, actions speak louder than words. You can see exactly what the England head coach makes of that first 45 minutes.